All right, let's check in with Jeremy now because we have a big weekend ahead of us celebrating all of the mothers here. So good weather will be ideal, but if not, people can adjust their plans if there's rain.
There will be silver linings in the clouds that we see this weekend. So that's at least a good thing. We'll see periods of dryness in between. I think we're talking tomorrow morning will be dry. I think actual Mother's Day evening will be dry, but we will have rain showers in between and maybe even a few storms overnight Saturday and Sunday, but at least the entire weekend isn't a washout. Now before, in the last half hour, I was talking a lot about the northern lights. Stacy and Lisa, you remember that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the reason that we're seeing such a huge, spike in the news stories about the northern lights is because we have geomagnetic storms right now on the sun. The sun is in its really peak season right now. It happens every 11 years where we see more solar activity. And the NOAA, that stands for the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, Space Weather Prediction Center, has issued a level 4 severe geomagnetic storm watch. This is the first time this has happened since January of 2005. So it's nearly 20 years since we've seen this level 4 geomagnetic storm watch. And the reason that happened is because we have 5 coronal mass ejections or flares off of the surface of the sun in succession directed towards the Earth. So when we have that happen, it interacts with our magnetosphere and we end up seeing the aurora borealis. There's a high likelihood for the auroras in Canada. You might even be able to see it there in Montana, also through North and South Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan. But we are just outside of the zone for likely above us viewing. We might be able to see them low on the horizon if the clouds break just enough overnight tonight into tomorrow. You'll have to have no cloud cover along the horizon. So likely we're not going to see them here in Pennsylvania. But if you're just north of Pennsylvania, if you have friends and family who are in Michigan and Wisconsin, you should definitely let them know the aurora borealis will be visible there, given the fact that we had these 5 really strong solar flares off of the surface of the sun. We picked up a lot of rain over the past 24 hours, over an inch there in Williamsport and Selinsgrove, over a ½ inch for Hazleton, nearing a ½ inch for Scranton, and over 8/10 of an inch of rain now in Mount Pocono. So it's been a rainy day. We're going to see those rain showers begin to dwindle as we go through the next few hours. Temperatures down in the 40s for the northern tier, also through the Poconos, just 45 in Lake Harmony, 46 for Thornhurst, in the 50s for the Valley Cities and out through central Pennsylvania. Those temperatures are down from yesterday, and yesterday we were below average as it was. So now we're about 15 to 17 degrees below the average, anywhere from 2 to 16 degrees cooler than we were just 24 hours ago. This is a live view right now from Williamsport. We have raindrops still on the lens there, and raindrops in the lens in Schuylkill County too. Good evening to you, Pottsville. Current temperature right now sitting at 52 degrees. 54 was our high so far today, and normal for this time of year we hit 71. So we are 17 degrees below the average high temperature for this date. Winds right now are calm. There's your radar picture. We have some heavier bouts of rain right now in southern Potter and Tioga counties. The rest of us dealing with just some light rain showers. I want to zoom in here on the Valley Cities so that you can see there is a slightly stronger shower that just exited Lackawanna County, now is entering southern we're talking southern Wayne County and also western Pike County near Lake Wallenpaupack. I really don't think we're going to see much more in the way of rain showers overnight tonight, except for what we're seeing right now. Also a little bit more of a shower there near Tower City and Pottsville in Schuylkill County. This is the larger picture. We have a low pressure system that's now off the coast. The cold front swept through. That's why we see cooler temperatures. But we have a disassociation in the upper level moisture and the lower level moisture. So we have lower level moisture off the coast, and that upper level moisture is lingering in our area. We're going to see it continue to dissipate as we go through the next few hours. I think by the time we get to 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we're going to desist with all of those showers, and then the clouds might end up breaking. And this is very important for viewing that aurora borealis. I think the best likelihood is in the northernmost counties in our region. So we're talking Susquehanna, Bradford, Potter, Tioga counties. And we might see some breaks in those clouds as we head towards sunrise. Right before sunrise might be your best bet for seeing them very low on the horizon. They won't be that beautiful green and pink color that you see out of Iceland and out of Canada, but you will want to make sure that you look along the horizon maybe for some grayish dancing lights. Tomorrow we'll continue to see those showers push through. I'd say by noontime, I think the morning will remain dry, and then we'll see stronger showers and maybe even a storm or two overnight Saturday into your Mother's Day Sunday. And that'll continue through the first few hours on Sunday. I'd say first half of Sunday even. And then by the time we get to 3 o'clock or so, we'll end up seeing those showers exit, and by the time we get to sunset on Sunday, you might end up seeing some sunshine once again. I think the sunshine returns for a mix of sun and clouds for your day on Monday. There's your 7-day forecast. 61, a little warmer tomorrow than it was today. PM showers continuing through the overnight, maybe some storms also, some embedded rumbles of thunder. Remaining below average for Saturday and Sunday, and then we head into the 70s Monday through Friday of next week. And I think the best of those days is Thursday with a high of 77 degrees. But isn't that awesome that we had this really, really strong magnetic interaction with our magnetosphere and the sun causing these aurora borealises up north?
What are your silver linings,
very
Jeremy?
cool.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jeremy.